I am going to show you the nightmare that is called retying. Come on to my room, I'll show you what that's all about.
You must think alike, you must think alike. Say it ain't so.
Even if my hair looks like
you
this.
will never know what you don't know. You must think alike. Say it ain't so. Come and break it down. Very
Jojoba oil. So wait a second, I want to show you the two tools that I use to retie my hair. They're both hard. They're both nightmares. I don't know which one is easier yet. I'm still practicing with both. I'm leaning towards this one. Welcome to my channel, everyone. I am Peridot. This channel is all about Microlocs, everything Microlocs. I am literally obsessed. If this is something that you're interested in tuning into, be sure to subscribe. Let's talk about the different types of people who watch my videos. Some of you are still thinking about getting Microlocs. You have not committed yet, but you're strongly thinking about it. Some of you are just hearing about Microlocs for the first or second time. Some of you have just gotten Microlocs and you just want to keep track of what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Some of you see a loctician regularly and you want to transition to DIY. And some of you just find all things hair entertaining, and so you're tuning in. With all of that being said, the difficulty that comes with retying your own hair when you have Microlocs needs to be something that's transparent and discussed. For all of you who are weighing in the pros and cons, while there are many, many pros, this one here is a massive con. I will be showing you using these tools what I go through trying to retie my hair. To tell you the truth, it is much easier to have someone do this for you. Personally, I am doing it myself to save money, and I will show you the torture that I go through to save this money. We're gonna start with this one. I'm gonna choose this one. Because we're choosing this one, I have learned the hard way to pin every single Microloc away. Because I will tell you one thing that Microlocs know how to do, and that is get in the way of other Microlocs. Like nightmare. So I've gotten much better, and that's one thing I can say is that as you do this more and more, you're gonna get better. I do a 2-point rotation, so I just go in through 2 directions, and that's the top. Bam. Pull it through, but one other thing I learned is keep it weaved in, keep it threaded. Don't do this, and because then you're gonna have to thread it all over again, and that takes time. So keep it weaved like that. And then I go through the side there, kind of like from east to west, and then I pull through. Keep it weaved in. I go through the top. That. Go through the side like that. Okay, so there is a Microloc retie session for 1 out of your 800 Microlocs. Okay, so let's go into this different tool here, which I am a bit more rusty at. I haven't been practicing as much with that one. You have to do this now. You have to go through it, right? You're gonna go through the lock like that. So now I'm in the lock. I'm gonna run this through the hook. Then I'm going to close the hook, okay? Then I'm gonna pull, see? And then I do this again. Well, now I need to release it. And then I go this way. Wait, which way did I just go through? Yeah, I'm a bit rustier at this one, I'm not gonna lie, but this is essentially the mechanism. You know, you push it through, you hook it. Oh, yikes, you hook it, oh my God. Okay, I'm not doing good on camera right now, which is really embarrassing. Hold on, push it through like that. I don't want to negatively advertise this one. I'm just letting you know that some people find this one easier. I'm like that. And then close it and then pull it through. I could see myself finding this easier to do with somebody else's hair. Yeah, so that's that. I mean, when you talk about, it's looking pretty good, huh? It's looking good, I'd say. When I first started, I lost so much hope because I said there's no way I'm ever gonna get this. One thing I'm gonna tell you right now is that you are gonna get it. As long as you don't quit and you keep practicing. I have been trying to do this for maybe 3 days. If I do this for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, close to a year, I'm just gonna be zooming through this bad boy like this. Just for full transparency, this is very difficult and very time consuming. Unfortunately, friends, retying is absolutely necessary. You cannot, if you have Microlocs, you have to retie one way or another. You have to do this. So this is inescapable. I'll go ahead and talk to you about some of the mistakes and just problems that can arise from doing your own reties, just so that you're ready for them when they suddenly strike. The first thing that you're going to need to expect is that you're going to do a terrible job because you need practice. Like, that's just how it works. You don't start things being really good at it. Nourishment comes first. So, needing practice. The next thing, accidentally splitting your 2-strand twist. If you have 2-strand twists at the end, be careful that you don't split the strands and pull the tool through. And that's really talking about this tool. If you pull it through, you're gonna split the 2-strand twist. That happens, it's gonna happen. Just expect it and just try to avoid it the best you can. You'll be fine. Here's the one that aggravates me the most. Accidentally tying 2 locks together. That is the worst. I did that twice and I actually undid my Microlocs to split them back apart because it was bothering me so badly. Remember, I'm still new. My hair is not locked yet, so I still have the ability to split them. But yeah, just avoid this. It just really is not okay. One way to avoid that though is to just keep the hair separated, whether it is rubber bands, clips, everything. Make sure whenever you're working with one Microloc that it is completely isolated from all the others. Ruining your parts. In my opinion, if you're doing DIY reties, that's gonna happen. Like, I just don't think we're gonna be able to keep perfect parts, especially in the back, unless we have a mirror to do that all the time. A lot of times I'm sitting in my living room watching TV, so I don't have a mirror for the back, and I'm just assuming that I'm ruining the parts back there. I'm willing to live with it because I think that as the hair grows out, that, you know, if I have my sister come over or whatever, I can have her kind of just reinforce my parts once every year thereabouts. So I think, you know, I can find family to help me fix that. Another thing that will inevitably happen, but that you can work on avoiding, is just having disorganization. It's gonna happen because it's hundreds and hundreds of locks and it's gonna become overwhelming, but just work hard at trying your best to stay organized, whether that means to compartmentalize and to use tons of clips and rubber bands like I said before. Another thing to expect is that this will take a lot of time. I am doing my retie over days. I'm gonna take about a week to finish this. In my opinion, it's still worth it because I'm gonna do it every 10 weeks. So I will spend 1 week just reinforcing my hair every 10 weeks. That's not bad. So wait until the last one because it's super important and I don't want you to make this mistake. The last one is retying your hair too tightly. If you go even one retie beyond where you should go, you're gonna get this pulling sensation, this tight sensation, and it can really make your follicles sore and it hurts because Microlocs are so small that when it's done too tight, it just really feels super sensitive. Maybe my scalp is sensitive, but I'm assuming everyone would feel this as painful. So avoid doing it too tightly. If you think that you've done enough and you just want to go one more just to make it nice and tight and crisp, don't do it. Just avoid it, because it's likely going to be too tight at that point. And even if you retie one microloc too tightly, it is still painful. It's just such an interesting phenomenon. Yes, I hope I gave you a great episode on the nightmare that is retying your microlocs. I really do wish you all the best with this journey, and I want to make sure that I am as transparent as possible with you so that you know what you're getting into. Be sure to comment, okay? Be sure to comment with any questions. I'm going to answer all of the questions that you have. All right, see you on the next one. Bye.